When is one too many? Tomorrow on KOIN 6 News at 6.
Now on Hard Copy. It's the state of Utah's secret shame. Men with multiple wives. Now one woman tells Hard Copy how she claims her strange marriage turned vicious.
We saw that he was losing control, so he started to physically abusing me.
We investigate polygamy's hidden pain. They're actresses who walk the thin line between slender and starved. But experts claim keeping their fabulous figures could kill them. Now, find out how Ally McBeal's fighting back. Hollywood's spin on thin. It's the battle of the big-name sex experts. One's a feisty, hard-hitting senior citizen.
I have a problem with that word hard.
The other's a rambunctious, raven-haired Gen Xer.
The less sex partners people have, the kinkier they want to get.
Let's get ready to rumble. It's a sex advice showdown. Plus, the lost tape of America's most hated magician. Also, does this Barney video teach kids bad words? And is the king of porn headed for the Crystal Cathedral? Our Truth Squad prays for the answers. This is Hard Copy for Thursday, October 29.
Hi there, and thanks for joining us. I'm Kyle Kraska. Rumors about Ally McBeal's alleged anorexia are exposing a frightening trend in the entertainment industry. Celebrities so skinny, experts claim they could be setting fatal examples for their young female fans. You may have heard the rumors about Ally McBeal star Calista Flockhart's suspected anorexia, and the obsession with the actress's bony frame could be distracting viewers from the storylines of the Fox hit show.
Well, this weight controversy doesn't seem to go away because the show is on every week, and people can see her and see just how thin she is. And I think there's a lot of water cooler talk, if you will, now about just how skinny Ally McBeal is.
But Calista's not the only name in Hollywood who apparently thinks thin is in. Actresses like Courtney Cox, Jennifer Aniston, and Lara Flynn Boyle, along with songbird Celine Dion, seem to be vanishing before our eyes. Us magazine editor Charles Learson has been following the trend.
In our December issue, we surveyed a lot of Hollywood stars and found out that that pressure is still very much there to be thin and to be as thin as possible. The problem is especially shocking when you consider the fact that the camera supposedly adds 10 to 15 pounds to someone. So if you're seeing someone on television or in the movies and they look emaciated, you can imagine what they look like in real life.
Even pop psychologist Dr. Joyce Brothers is weighing in on this issue.
The current actresses on television, a great many of them are exceptionally thin, but they don't have anorexia nervosa. There is a dividing line between what is illness and what is healthy thinness, although it is very difficult to make that line.
The pressure to be thin is even stronger in the world of modeling. Marissa Kaplan is an actress and former child model who says you were either thin or you were unemployed.
Oh my God, if this weekend I gain 2 pounds, am I gonna be in trouble on Monday when I go down on an audition? Is my face gonna look fuller? You know, is my waist gonna be 2 inches bigger? You know, that's just not normal.
Marissa saw the terrible toll it took on some of her young model friends.
They always had that image where they felt that they were fat and they were so not fat. And then their agents would say, well, maybe you should lose 5 pounds because the camera does put on a little weight. And they were already, for their height, so underweight. And they'd be taking diet pills, Dexatrim, not barely eating. If they did, it was like rice cakes, Evian water. A couple of them ended up in the hospital.
Dr. Stephen Lamb, a New York expert on weight loss and eating disorders, warns that crash dieting can be fatal.
Anorexia in particular is a deadly disease. 1 out of 10 individuals, primarily women who have this disorder, succumb from this disease.
In Beverly Hills earlier this month, rail-thin Calista Flockhart's friends and co-stars insisted that she wasn't in any danger.
People love to talk and they need to find things, and you know, of course it's ridiculous.
Calista and I are great friends, and I would never in my life contribute to those ridiculous rumors.
And Calista herself was spotted at the World Series downing snack food.
We saw an image of Calista Flockhart on our television chowing down on junk food. She's hired a big-time PR person to manipulate her image and to end this controversy. I think what she needs to do is just look healthier and not worry so much about PR, worry a little bit more about getting 3 square meals a day.
Great advice, but the fact remains that roughly 2 million Americans, most of them women and girls, suffer from eating disorders. Now, when they nicknamed Utah the Beehive State, Maybe it was because the men stayed busy as bees getting married over and over again. But if you thought the days of multiple partners are gone, you'd be wrong. Our Pat LaLama has more on the pros and cons of polygamy.
Each of Daddy's wives is like a candle that burns side by side.
In the state of Utah, it's not unusual for some children to hear the story of Daddy's wives, and it's no fairy tale.
All together, they make Daddy's heart light glow brightly.
It's a story that inflames the very soul of many adults.
It didn't take me too long to realize the damage that it was doing not only to the women involved, but to myself and to my children.
And seats God at the heart of its controversy.
I believe that God is a polygamist.
Polygamy was a secret buried deep in the pristine mountains of Utah. Until the recent case of John Kingston and his 16-year-old daughter became a deafening wake-up call.
He went and got her, took her out in the country on the family land, and beat her senseless.
John Kingston allegedly beat his daughter nearly to death because she tried to escape her polygamous marriage to her Uncle David, John's own brother. Now, an estimated 100,000 practicing polygamists who believe it is their religious right find themselves under attack by rebels like Carmen Thompson, who escaped.
Actually, I was the 6th of 8 wives. I have 5 of his 32 children.
In the wake of the Kingston case, a legion of former polygamous wives are taking a brave and vocal stand, telling horror stories of incest, emotional, and physical abuse.
We saw that he was losing control, so he started to physically abusing me, and I have over 20 police reports.
Mormon Church founder Joseph Smith claimed God told him a man must have several wives in order to get to heaven. Today, the official Mormon Church of Latter-day Saints bans the practice. But under the nose of the church and government, illegal plural marriages flourish, and man is king.
We definitely believe that the man is the head of the household. There are decent people who really do believe this is a religious principle and that they want to continue in it, and will at all costs.
Mary Potter says jealousy among wives can turn into healthy competition.
The competition that we keep ourselves at, that we try to make ourselves pleasant to our husbands. A man does not stray when he's a polygamist.
Polygamous women are some of the greatest women I've ever met. They're very nice, very kind, but they're some of the most naive, brainwashed women I've ever met, too.
Chris had 3 wives until he abandoned polygamy. He believes now religion is just a cover for selfish desires.
I know it's their natural desire to have sex with more than one woman.
If women are being damaged, the state of Utah doesn't seem to be rushing to the rescue. And some blame the governor, who himself is a descendant of polygamists. But while the Kingston case may sound an alarm, some say other cries for help are being drowned out.
They have yet to see the hordes of abuse that are going to come out and be exposed over the next decade or so.
Now, coming up tomorrow, the polygamists who claim their lifestyle is very fulfilling. Pat LaLama sits down with 4 wives who say they are perfectly happy to share their lives with one man.
I've learned a lot from each one of them. When Randy married Patty, she taught me how to be unselfish. And when he married Gladell, she taught me how to look at the bright side of things.
We go inside the world of polygamy. That's tomorrow.
Up next, who's the hippest sex advisor around? Hard copy viewers put these top 2 erotic experts to the test.
Why are men so obsessed with staring at the female genitalia?
What do women really want from us men in bed?
Woo! Plus, the small-time magician who's gone from fame to shame with the wave of a wand. Is sexy Ginger Spice about to land a multi-million-dollar record deal? Our Truth Squad has all the redheads revelations. Coming up.
My dad taught me what it means to be a true fan. What it means to come out and give 110%. Right, Dad? Yeah! I'm more the quiet type. Oh, yeah! Well, the cold doesn't bother me so much. It's the chili dogs. Oh, that's why I bring out the Rolaids.
Rolaids starts to neutralize acid in less than 10 seconds, getting you back on your game fast.
It's just like Grandpa always says. You gotta be your best out here.
Rolaids, R-O-L-A-I-D-S, spells relief.
Mom doesn't make it out to the games. I don't know why.
Oh, sookie now. Hey! Come on. Hey there, sugar darling. Let me tell you something.
When you use
Lever 2000, you'll always feel like being close, because Lever 2000 is a tough deodorant clean, so you want to get close. But we also have moisturizers for your skin, so you want to stay close. Lever 2000, the touchable clean for all your 2000 parts.
You know, Norma, every time I visit a school today, I'm reminded of the many challenges that face public education.
Oh, stable funding for schools, smaller class sizes, all the security issues, you bet.
That's why I'm voting for Stan Bunn.
Oh, I agree, Mark. I think he's thought all the problems through. He's come up with a good plan. Stan Bunn is a winner in my mind.
I believe we will be well served with Stan Bunn as our school superintendent.
What do you care about? What do you worry about? Where do you look for answers? The Oregonian, practically indispensable.
When you have problems here and here, Maximum Strength Help is here from the #1 brand, new Maximum Strength Osteo-Biflex from Sundown. Repair, rebuild, renew.
Take a bite of Croissant Pockets Philly steak and cheese. Discover tender beef, grilled onions, real cheddar, and a crispy, flaky croissant crust.
What are you gonna pair?
Croissant Pockets.
And now a battle between two of the sexiest women in America. No, not Pamela Anderson and Anna Nicole Smith. This battle is between Dr. Ruth and a sex advice newcomer. Jerry Penacoli referees our matchup.
Let's be talking about sex.
She's the septuagenarian Spitfire sex expert many have grown up with, Dr. Ruth Westheimer.
There is a problem, let's solve it.
This is for the Michelin man who has everything.
She's the Generation X-rated sex expert who writes steamy and sometimes silly articles for the ultra-hip Details magazine, Anka Radakovich.
The less sex partners people have, the kinkier they want to get. So people want to spank or be spanked.
I would think that would sound about right.
With all the sex talk going on around the country, starting at the top, leave it to Hard Copy.
I have a problem with that word hard.
To bring you the Battle of the Sexperts.
I think people should talk more about sex, then they won't be so repressed.
Why are men so obsessed with staring at the female genitalia?
Now, we know about that men are from Mars stuff, but ladies, help us out here.
Thank God that they're obsessed, otherwise we wouldn't have children.
Men are so visual, they just love looking at anything female.
Remember, Dr. Ruth is a licensed sex therapist in a private practice in New York City. Left Coast Anka has a license to write sexy stories about private topics and goes undercover to do it.
I just write about it. I'm not going out there and having sex with tons of people, but I'm certainly watching other people have sex.
What do women really want from us men in bed?
Most women and men want to have a partner in bed where the next morning they don't have to say to themselves, oh my gosh, how am I going to get out of this relationship?
We want men to remember our name. We want men to think about our pleasure instead of theirs for a change.
What is the best way to stay married for a long, long time? The fastest answer to that is communication.
I've never met a man who would hate a woman in a sexy bra and a sexy pair of panties dance for him.
Ooh, Dem's fighting words, but keep in mind, Dr. Ruth, now widowed, was married for 36 years. The very single Anka has had at least 36 bad dates.
Actually, the longest relationship I had, I met the guy at Kmart.
Even though everyone says they're sick of it, what do our sexperts say about Monica Gate? Dr. Ruth has been in the first couple's company.
For me, you would never hear a comment, ever, on any public figure.
And is protecting the Prez. Anka's just hoping the Prez used protection and actually sees merit in the scandal.
The good aspect of the Clinton thing is that it's loosened people up to talk about sex.
Thanks for playing the Battle of the Sexperts, and as always, no glove, no love.
Woo!
By the way, Dr. Ruth has written many sex and relationship advice books, the latest called Grandparenthood. Anka's latest book, The Wild Girls Club.
Tomorrow on Hard Copy. Before Arnold and Sly, Chuck Norris was Hollywood's hottest action hero. Now his hit TV show Walker, Texas Ranger is kicking butt and taking him to new heights. We go one-on-one with the rugged star to reveal Chuck's next challenge tomorrow.
And now the magician who turned traitor and spilled the most sacred secrets in the business. Hard Copy was the first to unmask the mysterious Valentino, and now Steve Langford's the first to find out what makes this magical turncoat tick.
He was just another two-bit magic act trying to conjure up some success when he appeared on the Merv Griffin Show 12 years ago. Only Hard Copy has uncovered the lost tape that unmasks the man some are now calling the most hated magician in America. Val Valentino was this eager young magician looking for his big break on TV. But now he has found not just fame, but infamy and shame, because his double-crossed magician pals are blaming him for revealing all their secrets on TV.
Nobody wants to know who's underneath the Mickey Mouse costume. Nobody.
Maybe, but those Fox Network specials, Breaking the Magician's Code, have scored huge ratings, and now Fox is about to go one step further by exposing its own masked magic man. And Valentino is the one who's being branded the blabbermouth bum who betrayed his brotherhood.
Finding a magician to actually do this was very difficult. There's a lot of inherent danger in, exposing someone's livelihood.
Rick Lombardo was the co-producer of the first tell-all TV special, and he is telling all to Hard Copy about how he found Valentino to front the show and how bitterness and controversy have now found Valentino.
I know personally that he got death threats. There are a lot of angry and irate people who would have probably done something to him had they had the chance to.
I'm sorry if magicians have been hurt by this. I really am sorry.
Herbert Becker knows a thing or two about blowing the lid off the secrets of magic. Becker wrote a book called All the Secrets of Magic Revealed. It sold close to 1 million copies, but it also ended up making Becker do a disappearing act himself. He is now in hiding in Canada.
Yes, I had to flee the country because of death threats. There are nutcases out there, and you know what? There's nothing you can do about it.
Valentino has apparently made himself vanish these days, apparently trying to dodge the blame of the magic community. At the mysterious magician's fancy home in Las Vegas, a monument to his newfound success, there's no one around these days.
You know, Val is a friend of mine.
Lance Burton, a huge star in the magic world of Las Vegas, says not so fast. His old pal Valentino isn't such a bad guy. Burton says magic tricks have been exposed for centuries.
You know, I feel bad for him. I feel sorry for him, and I don't want to attack him. I don't know. I'm not mad at you, Val, if you're watching.
Sellout or not, is it possible that we may just have missed the point of Valentino's biggest magic act ever? Pretending to be part of a huge scandal, when what this magician has really accomplished here is transforming his small-time act into one heck of a household name.
Up next, does this Barney video contain language too foul for your kids?
It's Barney. You can't go around saying those words.
And is the pioneer of American pornography really working with this well-known reverend? Stay tuned for the Truth Squad. Next.
And here comes your Hard Copy challenge for Thursday, October 29th. Which star of Must-See TV is starring in a new movie? Is it Ron Silver from Veronica's Closet, David Schwimmer from Friends, or Noah Wiley from ER? We'll have a clue and the answer coming up.
You know, I've heard of these strips. Oh, they're from Pond. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. There they are!
Pond's Clear Pore Strips deep clean to unclog pores and gently lift blackheads away. So all the stuff you don't want on your nose ends up on the strip.
It's like a veritable blackhead magnet.
Pond's Clear Pore Strips.
So long, blackhead.
From the Ponds Institute.
Introducing Suave Antibacterial Hand Soap. Now you can kill germs and moisturize as you wash your hands of high prices. Suave. Don't you look smart?
Looks like Taz just got his AT&T phone bill. Taz, don't you make a lot of calls on Sunday?
Yeah, Taz
call, class call.
Then use MCI 5 cent Sundays. It's just 5 cents a minute every Sunday. AT&T charges 3 times as much. Uh-oh. Dad, let's call 1-800-SUNDAY. Become an MCI customer.
Molly Bordenaro tried to stop the release of this interview.
I would eliminate the Department of Education, eliminate Goals 2000 and all other mandates, and then I would be a spokesperson for a voucher system at the state level.
Despite her TV ads, Molly Bordenaro actually wants to cut public school funding and spend it on vouchers for private and religious schools.
I do not want my children to go into this public education system that we have right now.
David Wu will never give up on our public schools, and he'll never hide his beliefs.
Don't be fooled by big government and greedy union bosses who are wasting our tax dollars for their own selfish political agendas, for more government regulations and higher taxes. A yes vote on Measure 59 with a no vote on 62 can help us keep our rights and freedom to choose candidates and causes of our choice. 59 will make sure that we are not bullied by union bosses at the taxpayer's expense. Help return control and protect our rights. Please vote yes on 59 and no on 62.
Did you know that credit unions could make a scene like this possible for you? Look, it's the bride and groom. Let's talk to them. That sure was a nice ceremony. I'll bet it cost a fortune.
Well, actually, we paid for it in the honeymoon with our line of credit from the credit union.
Borrowing isn't so bad when you get such great deals from the credit union.
Credit unions, we're here to help on your wedding day and the many sunny days to follow. Call or join a credit union today. Credit unions, more bank for your buck.
To join a credit union, call 972-INFO, extension 7000.
Log on to Coin TV's Channel 6000 website at coin.com.
The natural ingredient for fat-free cooking is all-natural Pam. Original, butter flavor, and olive oil.
Here's another hard copy hard fact. Just after Ginger Spice split from the Spice Girls, record sales for the all-girl group went up 36%.
Well, Ginger Spice may have blown off Britain's bubblegum band, but rumor has it she's blowing right back into the recording studio. Here's Jerry Penacoli.
Kyle, don't be surprised if the rambunctious redhead pops up on the music scene with a solo act. We've got the juice on Ginger in this edition of the Truth Squad. True or false? Has Ginger Spice signed a solo record deal?
I don't think she has enough talent.
Showbiz, talent, the two don't necessarily go together. When Ginger left her Spice Sisters last summer, few people gave her a chance. But this girl's a survivor. It's true. In fact, Ginger will snap up $3 million in her solo deal. True or false? Is there swearing on a new Barney video?
It's Barney. You can't go around saying those words.
The purple dinosaur is known for being syrupy sweet. He likes to say things like, I love you, you love me. But check this scene out from Barney's Great Adventure. Huh? Let's hear that again. Some parents think that word rhymes with, but this story is false. Barney's people say no one would ever swear in a Barney video. As he's getting bopped by a basketball, the little boy was really saying, what the fun? True or false, Larry Flynt, the king of porn, and Robert Schuller, a prominent reverend, have put aside their differences to work on a new project?
That I couldn't see.
That me.
I couldn't see Larry doing that.
The two have feuded for years. After all, Schuller is into this, and Flynt is into, well, this. But recently, the two were spotted chatting it up at a Larry King book signing. We spoke to Flynt, and there is no project in the works. It's false. Flynt says he and the Reverend were talking about President Clinton. Hard to imagine they found much to agree on. And coming up tomorrow, a very scary Halloween edition of the Truth Squad, including whispers about one talk show host's spooky seance. We're going to summon all the facts about that rumor tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. Kyle?
Okay, Jerry, thanks. And now here's a clue to our hard copy challenge. Which star of Must See TV is starring in a new movie? Well, here's your hint. This star has recently been spotted with Seinfeld's former flame, Shoshana. The answer is next.
You've never seen power like this before. The Dirt Devil Vision. It's loaded with power you can see. The Vision is lightweight with swivel casters so it turns on a dime. It picks up more dirt than the best-selling Clean Air Upright. And instead of bags, the Vision vacuums dirt into an easy-to-empty container. The Dirt Devil Vision. Nothing escapes the power of a Dirt Devil.
Your fireplace adds so much to your home, and Gordon's can add even more. Gordon's Fireplace Shop and Home Decor. Selection second to none. Glass screens, fire accessories, high-efficiency natural gas fireplaces, plus home furnishings that will add to the warmth of your home. Portland's finest selection of fireplace screens, gas logs, and gas fireplaces on sale today. Everything for your fireplace. Gordon's Fireplace Shop and Home Decor. Open 7 days a week.
If you drive a car, value principle, or worry about security, it's all on the line in our race for Congress. Because one candidate, liberal Brian Baird, would vote to keep gas taxes high, wants to legalize same-sex marriage, and would deprive women of protection against stalkers. The same Baird who can't make up his mind about a balanced budget, about supporting our military, or about taxing seniors on Social Security. Baird. Dangerously liberal and dangerously wrong.
We get really dry skin.
Dry, itchy skin.
And ordinary moisturizers just aren't enough.
For dry, itchy skin, the leading non-medicated moisturizers all fall a little short compared to new Gold Bond medicated body lotion. Only Gold Bond has a triple action formula that replenishes your skin with 3 moisturizers, stops itch with a proven medicated itch fighter, and soothes and protects with dimethicone.
With Gold Bond, the dryness is gone.
The itch is gone.
New Gold Bond medicated body lotion. More than a moisturizer, it's medicated.
It's where you should be. For fun. For good times. It's the new Copper Penny. The DJ spins the hottest top 40 hits and your requests 7 nights a week. But did you also know it's the best sports bar in town? And our new off-track betting room for live national and international gaming. And there's always great food anytime in the restaurant. Be there for the fantastic Halloween costume contest with big prizes. It's the new Copper Penny.
Closed captioning provided by
Aqua Fresh Whitening. It gently breaks up stains to get teeth whiter. Not even Rembrandt whitens better. Aqua Fresh Whitening for dazzling whiter teeth.
Okay, time now for the solution to our hard copy challenge. Which star of must-see TV is starring in a new movie? It's David Schwimmer, and the movie is Apt Pupil, his 4th feature film so far. Now, word is the Friends star's been getting very friendly with Jerry Seinfeld's ex, Shoshana. And by the way, Schwimmer turns 32 on November 12th. Well, thanks for watching. I'm Kyle Kraska. We're going to leave you with the dueling erotic experts as they field a few commonly asked sex-related questions. We'll see you next time.
How can you tell your husband cheating on you?
Sometimes you can't tell.
You know, when you see him tonguing someone else in public.
What is the #1 aphrodisiac? That's what we want to know.
There is no such thing as an aphrodisiac.
Eye contact. And big boobs.
What is the best way to stay married for a long, long time? The fastest answer to that is communication.
I think you have to like each other as friends. You have to respect each other.
Oh, suki now. Hey! Come on, babe. Hey there, sugar darling. Let me tell you.
When you use Lever 2000, you'll always feel like being close, because Lever 2000 is a tough deodorant clean, so you want to get close. But we also have moisturizers for your skin, so you want to stay close. Lever 2000, the touchable clean for all your 2000 parts.
Watch NFL football on Coin TV 6 for all the exciting moments. Whoa, he burned him like a candle. This Bledsoe to Brisbee, yeah, dancing on the sidelines like James Brown. You know we'll have the Seahawks' Joey Galloway high-stepping. Just raise your arms like the big daddies of football.
Catch the excitement of NFL football on Coin TV 6. Brought to you by the football fans at Les Schwab Tire Centers and your friendly Northwest Dodge dealers.
Who's the real extremist? Patty Murray voted to raise our income taxes, gas taxes, even taxes on Social Security. Patty Murray voted to take $500 billion from the Social Security Trust Fund to pay for more government. Patty Murray was rated the most liberal member of the Senate by the nonpartisan National Journal. And Patty Murray has followed her Liberal Party leadership more than anyone else. So who's the real extremist? Patty Murray. Extremely liberal, extremely partisan, extremely taxing.
Burger joints say their burgers are big.
Big, big, big burger, big, big, big. Big, big, big burger, big, big, big. Big burger, big, big burger.
Would you like to try our new big, big, big burger? It's really big!
No.
Big, I'm serious!
Eat food that is big. Subway's footlongs are meals in themselves, with your choice of veggies and meats piled high on fresh baked bread. They're bigger than a burger. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
When is one too many? Tomorrow on KOIN 6 News at 6.
Today, video cameras are everywhere. We bring you the pictures they've captured. Sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's funny, but it's always real TV.
Tape that, man. Tape it.
The heads-up cameraman spots a plane in trouble.
Guy's going down, man.
A high-speed chase is about to have the ending nobody wanted. Look at those monster waves. A surfer's gonna wipe out.
Oh, no.
How'd you like to get around in one of these? And the day the temperamental monkey walked off the set. Whatever you do, don't blink.
I was in shock, total shock.
And again this month, Molly Bordenaro told another religious right group that she favors education vouchers and that she opposes legalized abortion. David Wu, pro-choice, pro-education, pro-environment. He'll never hide his beliefs.